Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rockin' Reaction Rollers, where we react to music that we grew up with from the 60s to the 90s. And my name is Tammy. It's Tuesday night, and it's 10 o'clock, and I think I've got everything ready. So I'm going to try to get 3 songs out here tonight. But it is starting to get a little bit late, so we're just going to push on through so everybody can get to bed. But we'll have some great songs on our mind when we go to bed tonight. So we're going to start out with a request for Metal Mark, and we're going back to 1989, and we're going to play the song Little Fighter by the group White Lion. So we're just going to get right to it.
Are you crying tonight? Are you feeling alright? I tell the world that you are down on your luck. You were one of a kind, one who never give in, even when they put a price on your head. Has anyone heard the tales you tell? I see the sky silhouette. Did anyone speak up when you fell? Does anybody care? Rise again, little fighter, and let the world know the reason why. Shine again, little fighter, and don't let them hear the things you do. And you were one with the cause and a reason to be. You were a fighter for peace on this earth, and you were never afraid. You put your life on the line, and you were always alone out on the sea. Without a weapon in your hand, you came to fight a war that took your life, but didn't know that you would never die. Rise again, little fighter, and let the world know the reason why. Shine again, little fighter, and don't let them hear the things you do.
Oh, I'm going to stop this song for a minute. I hope you guys can hear me, because this morning when I was listening back to the recordings I did last night, my voice was like really, really low. So I don't know if there's something wrong with my mic or if something's wrong with my computer. But somewhere the volume was low, so I don't know what it's like on your guys' end. The music sounded fine, but when it came to my voice, could hardly hear me. So I'm going to see what happens after I get finished recording this one tonight. So hopefully you guys can hear me all right. It's just something on my end, because my youngest son moved out the other day, and he's my little techie guy, so I'm like completely lost right now if something goes wrong. Just so you know. So if you don't see me on for a couple nights, you know I'm having some technical difficulties, but I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not going to talk about it. We're just going to get right back to the song. Oh, my reaction to the song is, I think he's just talking about somebody he knows that's just a fighter, you know, that just fights through life. I think I heard the word war in there also, so could have been a war hero or a friend or somebody that he was in the war with or something. But that's my reaction to it. And again, we're doing the 1989 Little Fighter song by White Lion, and this is for Metal Mark.
Are you feeling alright? 'Cause I can.
almost didn't get it shut off in time. I thought it was going to end a little bit ago and I almost turned it off, and then this time I almost didn't catch it at the end. Excuse me. And my allergies are bothering me. Spring is on its way, and tonight on my way home from work, I heard the frogs chirping. And they say after the third time that you hear the frogs chirping, that means spring is here. There's no more frost or anything after that. So I heard them first, the first time tonight. So we'll see if that's true or not. But anyway, let's get back to the song. I've never heard of this group or this song before. So Metal Mark, he throws some good ones out there. Him and Steve, they like to throw these out at me and see if I know these people or not, and I don't. So they've really been turning me on to some good tunes. A lot of you have, and so I really appreciate that. And I like this one, and I'm not real sure why I don't know it. Probably because our radio stations just didn't play it. So at the beginning of it, I thought I'd heard it before, but then after it got to going, then I'm like, no, it's not the same song that I thought it was. But anyway, let's see what they have to say about it here. Excuse me. Okay, it says this song was their first single released from their 1989 album, Big Game. Excuse me. Might want to shut this one down and do it over. I don't know. Anyway, I'll try not to do that again. Okay, it says, and this song was in memory of the Rainbow Warrior. Okay, and it says, which was a boat that was destroyed by the French intelligence service while docked in a harbor in New Zealand in 1985, and which served as the inspiration for the Steven Seagal film On Deadly Ground. Then in 1989, they released a fundraising double album entitled Greenpeace Rainbow Warriors. So that was in tribute. The song was in tribute to that, I think. Okay, it says, this song was covered also in 2000 by the punk band called Death by Stereo. And then again in 2011, it was covered by Red City Radio. And then split with the Gamuts. And I've never heard of any of those groups. Oh, I think somewhere in between early 90s and 2000s, I lost out on a lot of good rock and roll. Now, this song was 1989, and that would have been right about the time I would have been listening to it. It had been like the upper 90s where I kind of lost out on some rock. That's kind of when I was listening to a little more country. I married a country boy, and I got into country music, even though he hates country music. So I guess he's a country boy in other ways, but he's not a country boy music-wise. So anyway, great song, and thanks for the request, Metal Mark. Like I said, you've really been introducing us to some good rock and roll here, songs and bands that I've never heard of. And so anyway, we're going to try to get a couple more out real quick here after this one. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, just go for it. It's easy and it's free. And what else have you got to do, especially during the week? So you can just tune in, and if you hit the post notification bell, then you won't miss a video. But be sure to hit like underneath the video. That's the most important thing besides subscribing, is to hit like underneath that, whether you're already a subscriber or not, because that helps the algorithm go and we get seen more and all that stuff. So anyway, be sure to tell those people that you love them each and every day. And we're going to go for now. So peace out.